This evening, we're going to slice right into the tropical storm and go into 3 dimensions. Rate 14.5 inches. Back, we are here in Diboll at the Nature's Pines Golf Course. They do have alligator signs, believe it or not.
I'll tell you what, guys, the weather is great, and I am relaxing here in my recliner. The best seat in the house.
Weatherman is wearing a football helmet. You know what that means. Slice into the storm. I want to show you how tall this storm is, and that means it's beginning to gain strength. Could be some large hail mixed in. Now, head into your bathroom. Stay there until the storm has passed. You want to cover yourself up with pillows, blankets. We continue tracking that line of storms, mainly across our southern counties. It stretches from Polk County around Livingston, heading up towards Lake Sam Rayburn. We still have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for northern Jasper County. This is the polygon to show you the area that is under the warning right now. It's just on the outskirts of Jasper. This storm earlier did produce quarter-size hail up towards Zavala. Right now it's on the southern end of Lake Sam Rayburn. Could have some smaller hailstones mixed in, especially along Highway 96, traveling from Collins heading up towards Brooklyn. Farther towards the west in Tyler County, north of Woodville, right around Comosnil, getting very heavy rain, a little bit of lightning and thunder as well as you travel along Highway 287. Farther back towards the west too as we head down towards Livingston. Here's Livingston right now. Just some light to moderate rain, maybe a few rumbles of thunder there. None of this is severe, but it is producing very heavy rain north of Highway 190 as you travel towards Ollie. This little icon on your screen does indicate maybe some small hailstones mixed in within this storm, but no warnings on that one. The only warning we have right now is for the one over in Jasper County. The line of storms is working its way southeastward, so working its way away from Lufkin and Nacogdoches. And once the sun sets here in the next hour or two, most of this activity should go away. The cause for the showers and storms, a cold front that is working its way southward now. Ahead of the front, very warm. 81 in Jasper right now. Cindy and Town Bluff is at 86. But behind the front, there is some cold air farther to our north. Check out Dorothy and Southern Rusk County coming in at 65. Larry and Trawick is at 63. The rest of us beginning to cool off into the 70s. It's 79 from Gordon and Groveton, 73 from Owl and Moffett, and 76 right now from Bill and Southern Nacogdoches County. Futurecast shows a cold front won't go too far to the south before it turns into a warm front and then begins lifting northward. So that's going to bring back the warm and humid weather as we head towards Wednesday. And as we head towards Thursday, here's our next cold front and our next storm system heading our way. It promises to bring us another chance of storms late in the day on Friday. Now, with all the rain we saw over the weekend, we do have numerous flood warnings in effect for all the counties here highlighted in the light green, but those are for rivers and creeks. And some of the major rivers that are affected under the flood warnings include the Sabine River, the Atoyac, Natchez, and also Trinity River. So if you live anywhere close to these rivers, you want to keep an eye on them. They are continuing to rise as we continue to see that chance of rain. 5-day forecast shows at least we dry out for the next several days, but that chance of storms Fridays at 50%. Some of those storms could be severe. We'll be watching it for you very closely. The rain.
Viewers bragging about how much snow they got today.
Yeah, exactly. You know, not everybody in our viewing area saw the snow. In fact, at my house in Lufkin, it came down, looked like this for maybe 10-15 minutes, but nothing stuck to the ground like it did in northern Nacogdoches County, just like Donna showed you. In fact, we've collected a lot of pictures from our viewers, and everywhere you see a snowflake on our map indicates where we've seen pictures from. You can tell most of the snow was from north of Lufkin as you travel farther north into East Texas. Close to Nacogdoches, this came from Carol Johnson over in Nacogdoches. You can see her horses there. They were outside enjoying the snow. Farther up the road as you headed up Highway 69 towards Alto, RNC Murdoch saw this is what he saw earlier this morning. A lot of heavy snow up to about an inch in northern portions of Cherokee County. Even farther to the northwest as you travel, say, up towards Athens. Our weekend sports guy Coleman, his parents live just northwest of Athens, and this is what they saw this morning as the snow continued to fall across that part of East Texas. Farther north up towards Longview. Our sales guy Jimmy Clunan, this is his nephews Will and Rai from Longview enjoying the snow there. And even back to our west as you travel towards the Brazos Valley, this is what they saw. About an inch or two in portions of the Bryan College Station area. So you can see we did see a lot of snow across East Texas. And if you'd like to see more photos or more video of the snow we saw this morning, you can check it out at the Weather Blog. Well, Hurricane Dean has looked pretty impressive lately this evening. Remember, we started the day off. He was only a Category 2 as he moved through the Lesser Antilles. Then he became a Category 3 as we headed into the afternoon hours. And now this evening, Hurricane Dean is now a Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Winds right now up to 145 miles per hour, so that's even on the high side of the Category 4 range, and pressure continues to drop. There is a possibility by tomorrow that Hurricane Dean could become a Category 5 storm. Now here's a close-up view of what Hurricane Dean looks like this evening. Look at that perfect eye just staring right back at you as you're watching us. A very impressive structure to this storm. It's actually kind of pretty to see, but very dangerous as well. This is a sign that the storm could continue intensifying throughout the night, but should maintain about Category 4 up to Category 5 as we head into the weekend. As the storm moved through the Lesser Antilles, it caused a lot of damage around the St. Lucia Islands there, just in the Lesser Antilles. Now storm continuing to move through the Eastern Caribbean. Plenty of fuel. The ocean waters are very warm ahead of this storm, and that's why we expect Hurricane Dean to continue to be a Category 4 up to a Category 5 as it continues moving due west, but it is beginning to slow down. We also started the day with the storm moving towards the west at about 20 miles per hour. That's down to about 16. So the storm is beginning to slow just a little bit, but still not really taking that northward turn. It's still continuing on a pretty straight westerly track, and that track is expected to continue into the night. Here's latest coordinates just in as of 10 o'clock, 14.9 north, 65.9 west. Winds, check it out, 145 miles per hour. Have been wind gusts up to 160 miles per hour. Pressure, too, has dropped significantly throughout the afternoon and evening right now. Pressure is at 937 millibars, and it is moving off towards the west right now at about 16 miles per hour. The big question is, where does Hurricane Dean go? Well, it'll continue as a Category 5 through the day tomorrow, and as we head into Sunday, it should move directly overhead the island of Jamaica. This is bad news for the island of Jamaica. Could see a lot of damage, a lot of destruction there as we head into Sunday evening at 7 p.m. The storm continues to intensify, possibly into a Category 5, the highest you can get on the Saffir-Simpson scale, and then it slams into the Yucatan, heading right for the resort of Cancun. But once it interacts with land, Dean is expected to weaken just a little bit down to a Category 3 by Tuesday evening. But where does Dean go from there? Well, computer models begin to diverge. Some of them take them north towards Texas, and some of them take them due west into Mexico. The official forecast does call for possibly a landfall around the city of Brownsville by Wednesday evening. But notice the cone of uncertainty. The shading of yellow goes all the way from Mexico all the way up the Texas coast towards the city of Houston. We're not out of the woods just yet, and a lot will change as we head through the weekend. I want you to let me know, where do you think Hurricane Dean will hit? We have a poll question on our website at KTRE.com. And also, while you're there, don't forget to check out the live Doppler 9 Hurricane Center. We will have up-to-date information Saturday, Sunday, and into next week.